Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm here talking about what would happen if all of my makeup was stolen or lost or destroyed. You know, if something happened to it and I had to start completely over with my makeup collection, what would I start out with? What would I actually need to get from each of these stores, or both of these stores, because there's only two. I kept it simple. I'm very happy to say this video is in collaboration with another YouTuber. Her name is Kyla Granger, and she does say a lot of people call her Kayla, but it's not. It's Kyla. I love that name. It's so pretty, and she herself is just so genuine. She's so sweet. She's been doing YouTube for a couple of years, just, you know, kind of like me.
If you are new here, my name is Kyla. I got my BoxyCharm Premium. So let's go ahead and get this bad boy open.
Big fan of BoxyCharm and Ipsy, and she does her unboxings on her channel. I think you should take a second and check her out. And let's see if we get her to 1,000 subscribers. I think she really deserves it. And, you know, I just like to see really, really sweet, genuine people succeed. So, I mean, come on, let's help her out. She is going to be doing her video on this as well, where she's going to talk about what she would start out with. And I know this is kind of a old idea from YouTube, or, you know, one of the OG YouTube ideas in the beauty community, but you know what, it's a fun tag, and just because it's already been done before, it doesn't mean it can't be done again, because I think it's a good refresher. And especially when I started looking up going shopping for my makeup, there was a couple of things I didn't know about that actually helped save me money in my budget. So yeah, if you want to see everything that I selected for starting over, then make sure to keep on watching this video, of course. And while you're at it, hit that subscribe button, become part of the Wolfpack today. Now let's get into it. What do you guys think of my eyeshadow? I tried to match the shirt a little bit today with the pastel theme. Everyone has been releasing pastel palettes, and I'm just living for it. And I just broke out one that I already had in my collection to do a pastel eye look. Okay, so starting out, let's just say I did this a little bit differently than just the makeup, because I was thinking, you know, maybe we can do this sort of a starter kit for everyone. So I also wanted to include brushes in this video. These are from Eco Tools, and this is only 2 of the set. I can't find all of the brushes that I have, but I bought this, and I actually liked it so much that I bought it again for my mom. Whenever she's starting out her makeup collection, I made sure she had this set because it's so good. It retails for $12.99, but right now they are on sale for $7.79, so under $8 for a brush set. It's going to come with the powder brush, which I still use this. Like, I have tons of brushes. I still go to this one time and time again because it's good. This is a good bronzer brush for me. But it has that. It has a foundation brush, crease brush, regular eyeshadow brush, and then it has the liner brush as well. Like, it's a well-rounded kit, and it comes with a little tray. Also, if you want to store your brushes in that, or if you had other things, like if you wanted to add other things into that little tray to kind of keep them tidy and neat, they're good for that. This one I don't have in my set, but if I was going to start over my collection again, I would definitely want this in it. This is the Daily Defined Eye Kit. Retails for $8.99, and it's on sale for $5.39. It's crazy. And again, this one comes with another tray as well. One of the brushes I already have in the other set, but I don't mind because I like having extra brushes, especially for eyes. If you're going to invest in multiple brushes, or if you want to beef up your collection, definitely invest in some eye brushes. There's something that I use multiples of every single time I do my makeup. And the other brush, I couldn't find the exact one that I have because this is actually changed. This is from Real Techniques. This is the Expert Face Brush. Before I got my Lexi brush, this was my go-to foundation brush. It does such a good job, and the shape of it is really nice. And also, the bristles are really, really soft. And that one retails for $10, but it's on sale right now for $6. So again, a really good deal. Okay, so now we talked about our tools. Let's talk about our base makeup. The next item that I would buy, this is from e.l.f. This is the Poreless Putty Primer. Purchased it from Ulta for $8. Now this is going to be dependent on if it's in stock, because this is a hard one to keep in stock. I got this in a lure box, and I'm so glad that I did. This is a really, really good dupe for the Tatcha Silk Canvas. This one's a little bit more hydrating, so especially if you have dry skin, I think you're going to love this one. Next up, we have foundation. Now this is the old packaging. It has changed since then. This is the Covergirl Clean Matte BB Cream. This only retails for $9.99 each, so if I'm actually trying to beef up my collection and kind of start over, honestly, I would buy 2 of these. I would buy one that is my shade right now during the winter, and then I would buy one a shade or two darker, that way I can wear it during the summer, and then you can mix it in between seasons. This is really good. If you have a long work day, like I used to work 10-hour days at a corporate office, this one does really good. It controls your oil, as it says. It's clean matte. This isn't something that I have to continuously worry about having to retouch it. This will last me throughout the day, and I think it's just really good. If I had to start over again, I would definitely purchase this. Now the next item, this isn't drugstore. This is the Nars Creamy Radiant Concealer. The full size of this retails for $30, and you can get the travel size, I think it's for $13. Yeah, you can get the smaller size of this for $13. If I'm trying to start out and stay under budget, I would probably stick with the travel size, but if I'm just trying to get everything I need all at once and prevent having to buy things, like if I know I'm not going to be able to buy any more makeup for a while, I would probably go ahead and just get the full size of this. This is a hydrating concealer. I just really like it. Full coverage. If I have some spots that this BB cream isn't going to cover, this is what I'm going to use to make up for it. Goes a really long way, and also I'm going to skip eyeshadow primer because this makes a really good base for your eyeshadow. So it's 2 products in 1. Setting powder. This is another item that I can't actually cut down on and go drugstore. Like, I'm sure there are some good drugstore items out there. Like, I would probably try the Maybelline Fit Me powder. I can't remember exactly offhand how much that is, but my favorite to go to is the Too Faced Peach Perfect Setting Powder. I like this so much that I've actually bought it a few times. Like, this is my absolute go-to. I wouldn't bother buying a small size of it because I do have it in travel, but because I use this so much to set the under eyes, you know, just to set everything, and I like to use this for touch-ups as well. This is going to last you a long time, but I would still go full size. This is something I definitely wouldn't skimp out and get the travel unless I'm just trying to stay under a very particular budget. Now for base, I don't actually have this, so I can't show you mine, but I would love to have this opportunity to try a new product, and for drugstore it would be the Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer. I know they have like multiple shades of it, and I know this is a fan favorite. So many people recommend this, and I just haven't gotten around to trying it. So if I had to start over and want to try something new, this is definitely what I would go for. Retails for $15.99. It's still a higher price than some other drugstore products that I've seen, but considered most bronzers, like this one from Fenty is $32. I think it's $32. Anyways, it's about $30 most time for a bronzer. For that butter bronzer to be $15.99, that's a good deal in my opinion, and I would be easily able to order that from Ulta, or if they're out of stock, because that does sometimes happen, it's so popular, I can just pop in at Walmart and get it. I can go into a drugstore. Like, it's easily accessible. Now for blush, this may not be on everyone's list, but I have a couple of reasons for wanting to get this particular item. This is from e.l.f. This is their blush palette. When it comes to blush, I wouldn't spend my money just getting one, because there are definitely a lot of other blushes you can get out there. ColourPop has one I think for $8, but that would be just for one single color. Like their Super Shock blushes, I like variety. I like choice. Depending what kind of mood I'm in, I want to be able to use it for that. This is a quad palette, so you have 4 different options, and plus any of these, if you're trying to cut down how many products you have to buy in your collection, just get the blush palette, because you can substitute that for your eyeshadow. I love using blush for eyeshadow. That and your bronzer. Use your bronzer for your transition and go in with any blush on the lid or to blend it out. And especially if you have 4 different color options, it gives you more opportunity to try different colors and play around with your look. Because if you're starting out, I still want options. I don't want to get bored doing the same thing day in, day out. I can do it, no problem, but I do like variety. Now the next thing is for setting your makeup. I'm sure you're not surprised to see this because a lot of people really like these. This is the Morphe Continuous Setting Mist. This is the original for $16, and the Jeffree Star collab with Morphe, I think this one was $18. I haven't had a chance to really mess with this, but this one I've had for a really long time. I'm actually at the end of it. It feels like it's probably absolutely out, but I just keep spraying it and just keeps going, and whenever this one cuts out on me completely, I have my backup ready to go. But it is the finest mist. If you're worried about your makeup looking a little bit cakey, like if it feels like the powders are a little bit too heavy once you layer everything on, just mist that. It'll melt everything in together. It'll help I don't know if it helps so much with the longevity of your makeup, but I think it does. Whenever it melts it into your skin, I think you're just locking it in when you do that. And this is affordable. I can go ham with it if I want to because it's not going to be that expensive to replace it later on. So that is our tools and our base. Now let's talk about lips into highlighter. Lips, if you're starting out and trying to save some money, Ulta is the way to go with the Wet n Wild. This is the Perfect Pout Gel Lip Liner. These are $1.69 at Ulta. You cannot shake a stick at that, and some people may not get that reference. I love these. I bought, like, in my collection here of lip liners, I think I have 8. I really stocked up whenever they had these. And even then I got them on sale. I think they were $1 a piece then. But this one, if you get any one liner, this is the 651B Bear to Comment. Love this. And basically you're going to use this in combination with the next product, because if you're trying to save on your lip products, liners oftentimes are a lot more affordable, and plus you can just outline them, fill in them just a little bit, and then you can go over top with the gloss. Any gloss and you'll have a beautiful look. But the gloss I'm going to talk about next, and this is one that I couldn't find at Ulta because it's a Sephora exclusive. I'm holding both of these up because it's a set. This is the Gloss Bomb from Fenty, and this is the Diamond Bomb from Fenty Beauty. Now the reason I'm talking about both of these is this is the product that I didn't know existed until I went shopping. They have a set. It is called the Fenty Diamond Bomb Baby Set. This is a gloss and highlighter combo. You know I love this highlighter. Like, this is one of my absolute go-tos. This I had already pulled out because I was like, definitely I would buy this again in a heartbeat. Wouldn't even think about it. And this as well, but then I saw they came in a mini set together for $25. Such a good deal. So this is definitely, so the lip gloss layered over top of that lip liner, perfect. This highlighter is perfect. Like, and it goes for a long way too. Like, it stretches. I use this for my body, like your shoulders, your neck, your face. If you're trying to cut down on the products that you use, for, like, if you don't want to buy eyeshadow, use a blush and your bronzer to do your eyes, and then put this over top of your lid just to give it that extra bit of sparkle. It's so pretty. This is a really, really versatile product, and I think you'll really enjoy it. So both of those for $25. Now let's talk about eye makeup. These are from L'Oreal. This is the Voluminous Lash Paradise Mascara and the primer. If you only have to buy one, I would just go with the mascara. It's similar to the Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara, but it's a much better price. I think the mascara is $24. This is $10.99, so half the price. And then this, I think, is $9. You can get any mascara, use this primer underneath it, and you won't have to worry about flaking off throughout the day. It will last such a long time, and you won't get raccoon eyes. Me working 10-hour days, and I was there for a total of like almost 12 hours. Like, I would have to wear my makeup for a total of almost 12 hours on those days. This made such a difference. So if you're trying to get maybe a discounted mascara, make sure you get a primer. Get this, it'll beef it up, make it last longer, and plus it adds more volume to the look overall. Whatever brand you get a primer, it'll make a world of difference. This is just one that I really like. And for brows, this is another opportunity where I would get something that I have never tried in my collection. ColourPop is at Ulta, which ColourPop is awesome. All of their prices are really, really good. The only reason why I didn't mention going to ColourPop.com is that you do have to purchase a $30 minimum, and I was only going to go there for 1 or 2 items, so it wasn't worth it to me to place an order and then have to pay shipping. So I made sure that what I could find, that I was just shopping at Ulta. Now for eyeshadow, Ulta has, like, ColourPop has so many different palettes you can choose from. They start at $14, and so basically whatever kind of mood you're in, there's a palette for you. One that I want to recommend, this one isn't available at Ulta. This is available at ColourPop.com, but this is the I Love Sarah collaboration, Through My Eyes. And I just want to show you, like, their palettes, and depending on the one that you can get, you can probably cut out some of your blush and just use this instead, because some of the colors Like this one would make a beautiful blush. I would really, really like this one. But this is just what I wanted to show you. If you want to go for eyeshadows, there are singles that you can get, and there are quads with other brands you could get. But as far as affordable and you get the most color options, this is for $24. But you get such a variation. You can try, you know, you can easily go from day to night in this. There are a lot of neutrals in it, and you got a lot of real pretty pops of color in here that just make this a very versatile palette. I haven't had a chance to really do many looks with this, but this palette, I really like it, and I love the packaging. ColourPop in general is really good, but the other product that I have never ever tried before are their brow products. They're now at Ulta. They're not available in store near me, but you can order them online, which I prefer shopping online. This is the Boss Brow Pencil and also the Brow Gel. The pencil is $6 and the brow gel is $7. I think it's interesting that the brow gel costs more than the pencil, because normally the pencils, I think the Benefit and Anastasia, they're anywhere from $21 to $24. These are only $6 and $7. It's so affordable. It's a crazy low price. I'm very interested to see how the formula is and how it does compare to others. You know, I like to get more bang for my buck, so they do make a really, really good addition to my collection. Okay, so one thing I do want to say, this is kind of an honorable mention in this video. Whenever I'm starting out my collection, I prefer to start out with a face palette. Just because you get so many different products in it, and it's normally like a bundled price, you can get a lot of versatility in a face palette. And especially, I wanted to mention this one. This is Cover FX. This is the Perfector Face Palette. We got this in our BoxyCharm, and I love this to death. But I mean, you could cut your budget down really, really low. This is $44. You got your bronzer, your finishing powder, which I like to use that to actually set my face, your blush, your highlight. I've done this before several times, doing a complete face with just this. I use for my eyes, for my face, like it just does so good. The only reason why I didn't want to include it in this video as a definite I'm going to buy it if I had to start over is because for some reason the Sephora.com only has the medium and deep of this. They do not have the light to medium, which is what this one is. So it's kind of a bummer. I would just recommend it before you go shopping anywhere. Take your time, look through the face palettes that they do have available, because Too Faced has one that's really, really gorgeous, and Ulta also has their Ulta brand face palettes that are really affordable. I think Benefit has one for $60, like the Cheek Parade. That one, I mean, you could do that. It's a little bit up there in price, but it's a good deal. This one was, like I said, $45 compared to $60 at Benefit. I don't know. And honestly, if something ever did happen to my collection and had to start over completely from scratch, my first place I would look is Marshall's. There are so many good things you can get for an affordable rate. Like even drugstore, you can get even more discounted there. So it's a good place to start, kind of get my, don't go for anything specific. Don't shop for very specific items on the list, but just kind of go in there, browse, see what they have, see if there's anything that you could use in your collection to kind of knock off other things off of your list. And a little tip, right now they have the Anastasia, Beverly Hills, Riviera, and Alyssa Edwards. The Alyssa Edwards palette there. Those are for $20 a piece versus $45 full price. Just a little tip if you want to start out there. Alright guys, well that is everything that I want to talk about in today's video. And again, make sure you check out Kyla Granger. She is such a sweetheart, and I really think that we can help her get to 1,000 subscribers. And yeah, just check out some of her videos. I will have her channel linked down below if you want to check her out. And let's just show her some love. And also, in the comment section below, it is your turn. Tell me if you had to face losing all your makeup, starting over from day one, what would you purchase? There may be some good deals out there that I don't know about, and I would love to find out. And also, it would help anyone who is maybe trying to start their beginning makeup kit. I think it would be really good to help everyone out. So let's just see what we can figure out in the comment section. Alright guys, thank you so much. I hope you're having a great day, and I'll see you next time.